Hey everyone, Bronzedrag0n here. Thanks for dropping by. This episode's going to be a little bit different than my usual ones. Lately, for the last 6 months or so, most of my videos have been scripted, been cut down in time because there's a lot of people that don't like long, drawn out videos, and I can understand that. But this is unscripted, and the point of this video is really to tell you where this channel is heading and a big change that's happening currently. So 3.5 years ago, I started this channel, and I'm sitting right here at the same desk using the same setup I was back then. This is basically just my office. My wife's desk is directly behind me, so during the day when we're working, she's working right beside me. I threw up some lights on the wall in a semi cool looking, I don't know, line kind of shape on the wall behind me, and they're still working fine. And I arranged my D&D books on the shelf back there, and put some magic card boxes up on the shelf and everything. But largely, I haven't done much else. I didn't know how long this channel was going to last. I didn't know how successful I was going to be. So here I am 3.5 years later. It'll be 4 in October. And I find that I'm always trying to improve the channel, whether it's through editing or scripting or artwork or whatever it may be. And obviously, I'm always trying to come up with interesting topics for videos as well. But with that said, I've never really had space that I look at a lot of other YouTubers who are more popular than I, bigger channels and stuff. And they have very professional sets and people to edit for them and everything. But I never had the space for that. Well, recently, my daughter moved out and got her own place. So now I have a room, and we're going to take a look at it here in a few minutes, that I'm going to convert in at least part of it into a portion to record and do live streams in. So first of all, I want to say thank you to all the supporters of my channel, whether you've been a member since the beginning or just started last month, or whether you drop by the live streams and do super chats and super stickers on my videos once in a while. That money has not just gone into my beer fund. In fact, I haven't drank beer for more than a year, even though I do like it. But that's not the point. The point is that I've been keeping track of that money. And between the money that has been given to the channel to support me and some of the money that I get on a monthly basis from Google ad revenue, which isn't a huge amount, but it does help out. I put aside in a separate fund, okay? And the fund was to go towards creating some sort of space for me to actually record in and look a little bit more professional, right? So that's what I'm doing. Also, I want to mention that we didn't kick her out or anything. She moved out on her own. So, and this just happened to... I guess I've been thinking about it for a while, right? About what to do, because I'm at a stage where I need to upgrade my equipment. The equipment I've been using has been going for the last 3.5 years. Well, I'm like on my second panel light, LED panel light, and I'm on my second camera. I'm on my second or third microphone now. But, you know, those are just like costs that as things wear out or stop working. But my goal has been to improve things with the channel. So either way, this thought process kind of came to a head this last week. Prime Day, this is the last day of Prime Day, but I sat down and I thought, well, this is a pretty good day. Between Amazon Prime Day and Black Friday, those are probably the best days of the year to buy electronics and stuff. So I just went down and I ordered myself some stuff, some basic stuff to start setting up my recording room. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that in a minute. And I've got some heavy items I've been having to move around, and still have to put it together. So what we're going to see is basically an empty room. But if you have any ideas as far as what you think would make a more interesting set for my YouTube channel, leave them in the comments. So once again, thanks to everybody who has made this possible. I think the money I've saved up from the super chats and the memberships and stuff covers, roughly a good portion of what I got. And I'm also going to need to buy a new PC, because the PC I'm using now is frankly is still doing pretty well, but comparatively speaking, if I'm trying to stream and I'm playing a game and trying to record at the same time, it starts chugging. If you saw my episode a few months ago when I was playing a new pirate game, you know what I mean. So with that said, let's take a look at the space I'm going to be using. Okay, so the first thing I'll show you before I even get upstairs is this big old box, and it includes the desk. I need to open it up and transport it piece by piece up the stairs because I can't get it up the stairs right now. Okay, here we are walking into the room. Like I said, it used to be, excuse the echoes, because there is no sound cancellation in this room, but this has been my daughter's room for many years, and this is where my new space is going to be for recording YouTube videos. Now, you can see I have a small pile of things over here that will end up being part of this overall vision. From what I'm thinking right now, I'm going to put my desk right here, which will mean the background will be right over here. And I have an L-shaped desk that'll come out, and it'll have room for my computer, multiple monitors and everything. And then I have this nice little kind of like stair step stand to go in the background, to put books on and figurines and things like that. I have some assorted lights that I will be lighting the background up with as well. And as I said, if anybody has any ideas, let me know. I will have to change those curtains out and make them a little bit more light canceling, but here's that stand I was talking about is in the box. That was also very heavy to get up the steps by myself. And I'm not a weakling. I mean, I'm not a heavy-duty guy, but I do work out every day, and these presented a challenge getting them up. I have an APC unit. Sorry for the shadows. APC unit to plug everything in. Behind that is 2 new lights for my desk to, light my face up and everything. That little box there is a light to go in the background to give a cool color. These are Govee lights, which will be up on the wall. I have the Govee lights on my wall downstairs, so I don't have to install a new app or anything, so I like how they work. Couple small rig stands for lights and microphones and things like that, and another small rig stand for a bigger one for a camera. And just a point of interest, my daughter collects little glass figurines. Sorry, I don't have a great setup for lighting here, just using room light, that she has not taken to her new place yet because she didn't want to wrap them all up. And also, I just saw when I closed the door, she has not taken the bulk of her nail polish collection, so she'll have to get that out of here. Either way, that's my idea, having a desk here with lights on it, computer, a stand with a separate computer where the camera is facing down, so if I want to show something on the desk, I can show it, and then having the background here. And I believe the accent lights will go up this wall here at this angle because I think it is a cool angle to accentuate. So that's what I'll be up to the next few months when, I'm not going to take off or anything, but look forward to, that's what I'm going to be doing since I'm out of work right now. I've got time to put all this stuff together and everything. And, you know, once again, if you have any ideas, throw them in the comments section. This video is really kind of about, I know there's a lot of people that'll tune out because it's not straight hardcore gaming news. It's more about the channel. But I just wanted to say I appreciate everybody who watches the videos, comments, likes, subscribes, all that good jazz, and stops by on Sundays at noon Eastern time to take part in our live stream, and just for all the goodwill. You know, I feel like I've got a small community going, so I just wanted to say I appreciate it. I will mention that here a couple weeks ago, I did add a third level to the channel membership. So now you have one at $10, you have one at $5, $10, and you have one at $3. And they have varying things that come with them, but it's really about supporting the channel, and I greatly appreciate everybody who does it. I really like the color of the room. My daughter and I picked those colors out because she and I both like teals and aquas and turquoise colors. So I think I'll be looking forward to it. I know I'm going to have more light in that room because the colors are darker than in this room. Looking forward to jumping in. It's going to be a lot of work, but we'll see how it comes out. As always, this has been Bronzedrag0n, and I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy. And I'll see you in the next one.